Hello there, Wargamers and fans of the Heresy. I am Luka from MiniWarGaming.com, and today I am playing 2,000 points of Space Wolves against 2,000 points of the filthy traitor Iron Warriors.
And today in the MiniWarGaming Vault, it'll be myself, Dave, jumping into 30k once more with my Sons of Horus versus Josh's Night Lords. Check that out. Link in the video description below for that game. Now back to the battle.
We play and call it work.
MiniWarGaming's Horus, Heresy, Battle Report. We have here not quite 2,000 points of Wolves because I'm almost certain the rule works that way. Is as long as I don't have 2,000 points exactly, I don't need 3 HQs. I would love your feedback more on the Wolves as I play them. This is only the second time I've been playing them. These are Ben's Wolves, so thank you. Big shout out to Ben for allowing me to use his Wolves. Mine are coming in shortly, and this is good practice for me to be able to utilize mine better when they do arrive. They have a rule where every 1,000 points on the nose, you have to add an additional HQ. So I've been playing under 2,000 points, like 1999, 1995, just so I can only have to bring 2. Now, Battlescribe doesn't yell at me, and it seems to read that way in the book. So if I'm correct in that aspect of the Wolves, let me know. Like a 2,000 point game, you're only ever really truly playing 1,999 at the most. Unless you want that 30 HQ, then by all means go for it. But in this case, I didn't. I only wanted the 2. Also, I haven't gotten any feedback from the previous game as it's not been released yet at the time of this recording, so if I did any rules wrong, I apologize. If they're obscure, I won't have picked up on them, and I'll try and catch them for this game too. I don't think I did too much wrong though, so that's the hope there. We have changed up the list from last time though. We do have a limited collection of Space Wolves for now, but I wanted to try and change it up to something that I think is going to perform better than what I experienced last time. I'm also changing the Rite of War from the Pale Hunters to the Bloodied Claws. The Pale Hunters is good, I like it, but I think it would work better if I have more small units, with the inclusion of Lehman Russ and Frecky and Gary being able to just count as smaller, cheaper units in that regard. So what we have here is a Crusade. Here is my Wolf Lord over here. He's a Praetor equivalent. He's going to be in Tartarus Terminator armor because that's what he's modeled with an Iron Halo. He is going to have a Volkite Charger because I had a few points left over, though I don't think I'm going to be using it. He's going to have that axe there will be a Paragon Blade, mastercrafted digital lasers, typical loadout on the Praetors. We are going to be joined by a Priest of Fenris. This is a Speaker of the Dead, not a caster of runes. A Speaker of the Dead gives the unit he joins feel no pain, as well as preferred enemy infantry. So he's like an apothecary / chaplain. I think an amazing model. I mean, you have to kind of bring them for Space Wolves. They're just a great addition to your list. For troops, compulsory troops, I have Grey Slayers. Of course I got Grey Slayers. And one thing I found out about them that I could have been wrong in my previous game, at least that's what the book says, and what Battlescribe started yelling at me is, well, every guy comes with a chainsword and a bolt pistol, but every model in the unit can take a bolt gun or a combat shield in addition to those. So they can have chainswords, bolt guns, and bolt pistols, or chainswords, bolt pistols, and combat shields. Now, I like the bolt guns. They're modeled with them, so I pay for that. But then it says, instead of what's listed above, for every one of 5 models, you can take a power fist or other things. So it reads that you can't actually take a bolt gun, power fist, and bolt pistol. It says you have to change your close combat weapon out for it as well, so you lose your chainsword. Is that correct? Because Battlescribe is yelling at me saying I have too many bolt guns. Like this guy here is equipped with a bolt gun and a power fist. I think that's illegal. That's going to have to be a bolt pistol. So if I'm right on that one, please leave a comment down below. Battlescribe is yelling at me, and the wording on it made sense to me that I cannot have a bolt gun, power fist, and bolt pistol. I don't care either way. I don't need that bolt gun. I was just paying the points for what's modeled. But to explain their loadouts on the units, we have 2 identical 10-man squads. We have a Legion Vexilla and 2 power fists. The Huskarl will have a Lightning Claw. Everything else will have a bolt gun if it can. And in the 20-man unit, we just have 4 power fists, and everything's got a bolt gun, chainsword, bolt pistol that can. And the Huskarl will have a Lightning Claw as well with the Legion Vexilla. And lastly, well not lastly, we still have the Leviathans. We have a 9-man unit of Deathsworn. They are going to be upgraded to have Rad Grenades, as well as Melt-A-Bombs for their one cost covers all, no matter how many models are in the unit. They all have power axes and bolt pistols, no other upgrades there. They come stock with Artificer armor as well as their odd stasis bomb, which I explained to Steve. We're going to try our best to remember that that's a big threat that they could do against clumped up units. Now lastly, we have 2 Leviathan Siege Dreadnoughts, both equipped with heavy flamers, a claw and a drill with melted guns inbuilt, armored ceramite, as well as Phosphex dischargers. So I put a lot of points into them. So I went pretty hard with the Leviathans, I suppose. It's a limited army too, so there's not much I could do other than really equip everything fully. I mean, I guess I could have added more Grace Layers. There's always that option. So I'll consider that in the future. But that's my list. So sorry for rambling. I just have a lot of questions. And if I'm doing things right, I want to know. If I'm doing things wrong, I definitely want to know. We're going to move on to the Iron Warriors, though. Sorry, I forgot one thing. I got to go for his Warlord trait. With the Bloodied Claws, I get Furious Charge for my units. I think the Grace Layers get the Furious Charge. In addition, I get to use the Howl of the Great Wolf, even though if I don't have the Warlord trait. But if I get the Warlord trait, I get to use it twice. So he's a Praetor. I got to roll twice. I got a double 3. I don't know if I can reroll that. So I got the double 3 there. Again, I don't know if I could reroll duplicates. It doesn't matter. I'm just going to take the 3 anyways. It's the Hunger of the Void. He just gains the Rage special rule. 1 additional attack the turn he charges. And the whole army can use the Howl of the Death Wolf. I believe it's the Death Wolf. Because I am the Bloodied Claws.
My 2,000 point Iron Warrior list is kind of themed all solid shell munitions. So no AP2 shooting, but a lot of shooting. It is going to be a Pride of the Legion led by a Praetor. Is upgraded to a Warsmith, so he has a servo arm on his back. He has a Paragon Blade and a Power Axe. And digital lasers. Nothing's mastercrafted because I never know what weapon I want to fight with. We're going to have a pair of Iron Circle to go ahead and walk around with him. And then for troop choices, or compulsory troop choices, we have 2 Legion Terminator squads, Cataphractii armor and Power Axes.
Ooh, are you doing Pride?
Yeah, we're doing Pride. So we're also going to bring a 5-man Terminator squad of Tyrant Siege Terminators with their missile launchers, and then a 10-man Iron Havoc Terminator squad. And then we got to bring a lot of support, because why not? 2 Apothecaries with Augury Scanners, doesn't matter against your list. We have a Primaris Medicae with a Power Axe. I'm going to put a little chain thing he has in his hand. It's a Power Axe and Commie Bolter.
Sure.
And then a Siege Breaker with a Thunder Hammer. And that's it, actually. Nothing else on him. And that's 2,000 points of... I almost said Dark Angels, everybody. Of Iron Warriors getting your... No, not get in your face. Stay far away and blast them.
Yeah, you don't want to get in the face. Now, this the Siegebreaker, he's got a Combi Volkite. Are you playing with that, or is that
No, I said he does not have a... Just has a Power Axe and a Combi Bolt gun. Not Power Axe, a Thunder Hammer. And so no Phosphex, no other upgrades. Everything's just very basic. Everything's a lot of small units here. Very, very elite.
All right. Well, let's get to the game. We'll explain the scenario and to play. In the War of Lies scenario, it's tricky. Both players are going to try and control objectives, though their actual points value is yet to be determined at the end of the game. They can give you anywhere from 0 victory points up to 3, or the dreadful minus D3 victory points. You have to roll a D6 and consult the chart at the end. Now, the other primary objective is killing. It's simple. It's just a kill points. Every unit at the end of the game that is destroyed is worth 1 victory point, or any unit that is falling back is worth a victory point. Now, one could say that this is a game all about kill points, but the amount of points you can accrue from the actual objectives are massive as well. So it is one of my favorite scenarios. It's very tricky. In addition to that, there's Slay the Warlord and the Price of Failure, though the Price of Failure won't be affecting either of us. And we are deploying in a Hammer and Anvil style deployment. We have put down the objectives already. They are all on the lower level of the table as a courtesy to both players, and they're pretty evenly spaced out. Chances are we'll be fighting mostly for the ones in the middle, whereas the outlying ones are going to be a little hard for at least the Space Wolves to achieve. So we're going to go ahead and roll off and deploy and get this game going. Here we are deployed. I may have forgotten to say that War of Lies always goes for 6 battle rounds, 6 whole rotations of player turns. For my deployment, I got my Deathsworn on my... I had to deploy first, so I got my Deathsworn with my Speaker of the Dead, with 10 Grace Layers, the 2 Leviathans as the Talon deployed there. We have the 20-man brick of Grace Layers right in the middle with the Huskarl leading from the front. We have another 10-man unit of Grace Layers with the Praetor over there, actually. Joining the Praetor over there mostly because they lose their Warrior's Metal ability if an independent character joins them, and the Praetor can join the Deathsworn. So maybe it won't impede the 10-man unit too bad, and he can kind of go up the side and be kind of sneaky while the Leviathan Dreadnoughts run up the middle of the table and be kind of cool. Maybe, just maybe. That's it for my deployment. What do we have over here for the Iron Warriors?
So I have a very interesting tactic. I think Luka already knows what it is.
I don't. Oh, I was so focused on what my stuff does.
Okay, so I'm staying farther back and letting time work in my favor.
Right.
And then I'm going to just take my time and whittle down the things that I'm scared of with my shooting. And then when it's time to fight, I'm going to basically aim to get these 2 objectives at the end of the game.
Right. This one, don't forget, is on the very
It's on the bottom level.
just for your visibility.
So my plan here is, I feel confident telling Luka this, that my plan here is to whittle him down, fight for those at the end of the game, and when it's time to roll for the objectives, it's going to go in my favor.
That's also my plan's very similar.
Yeah.
It's to run forward as fast as I can. It's gonna take me a long time to get in combat with the Iron Warriors because Steve did deploy what looks to be like an additional 6 inches behind his deployment line.
We did actually we turned on our reverse servos on our boots. They only walk backwards.
Okay, so yeah, he's obviously not looking for a fight with the Space Wolves. I understand that. These guys are all special rules for close combat. They have hidden power fists. They're very deadly. I get it. I could make a push for 3 objectives. If I'm getting hammered too bad, my secondary plan would be to fall back with whatever infantry scoring I do have and just try and get that objective, and that objective.
So my moral victory is to make sure Luka doesn't get to charge the Space Wolves.
That's a good goal. You know what? With the way 9th edition has been going and the way it plays out, I've gotten it in my head. I've gotten out of that. I used to have that mindset where if I didn't get to charge with a close combat thing, I'd be pretty upset. But now I understand, like, if I'm getting hammered, go for the objectives as a good secondary and just hunker down until the game
Well,
ends.
if you're going to mature as a human being, this doesn't work for me.
It's been happening a lot recently in 9th edition, and I can go into further detail about it, but I've evolved, I think, and it feels good. It feels good. I obviously want to get in there and mess things up.
Well, here's the thing. In all truthfulness, I will get in close combat with you with these guys and hammer you into dust. So my guy, like, this will do combat. That's it.
I am a little concerned about them against the Leviathans because they don't have a lot of attacks, but they're strength 10.
There's like 0 chance Leviathans get into my lines.
Man, what? I hope they do.
No, there's 0 chance.
Oh, it's the Iron Havocs, right? They have
And the
they're
Siege.
Are they both Tank Hunter?
They both so the Siege Breaker gives them Tank Hunter, and they have Tank Hunter built in.
Yeah, they have Tank Hunter built in.
Yeah, they're
that's
not
right.
making it here.
Oh, no.
Oh, I shouldn't say that. You have 4 bin vulns.
And you need 5s to glance them. And they have 4 hull points each. Okay, we'll see. They have extra armor.
They ain't making it.
I think one will be wrecked. I hope the other one makes it. We'll see. We have high hopes. I do get to maybe go first too, so I get that initial run up the board. I also wanted to mention the Hunter's Gate rule. For some reason, my brain is telling me, without looking at the footage, that I said it was +1 to run and charge rolls for infantry that is not in Terminator armor. Again, I haven't had your feedback, and I'm pretty sure I messed that up in the last game. I hope it didn't matter. I hope I just rolled high enough on charge rolls. It's +1 to run and consolidation moves. I don't know why.
You know what's funny? So I actually remember this from years ago when these came out. That's the mistake that every Space Wolf player I ever played against made as well and caught by the end of the game. At the beginning when the book first came out.
Right. I don't know why I thought it was charge rolls. That's so powerful.
Well, because we're so used to, even back then, it's pluses to run and charge.
Yeah,
it's never been run and consolidate.
Exactly.
So it's easy to make the mistake.
Yeah, and I'm almost certain I actually did play it that way last time because I remember the Warriors Metal rule had said if you run, you get -1 to your charge rolls. I'm like, well, that doesn't matter. I get +1 to my charge rolls anyways. It just counteracts that. I 100% used Hunter's Gate wrong last game. I just hope it didn't matter because I hope I rolled high enough. Not that it mattered. Spoiler alert, I lost that game. So in the end, it doesn't matter too much. But I got it down. It's only consolidate and run rolls. So we're going to go ahead and get this game rolling. Potential C's from the Iron. Do they have any weird rules?
No C's.
No Steving the initiative.
You picked it. Who was first?
Me.
They should.
I'm going to go ahead and run forward with the Space Wolves, so turn 1 for them. What I'm going to do is show you where everything ends up. This is where it starts. We're all going to do a basic move forward. We're going to go into the shooting phase, and then I'll show you where they end up. I'll show you the runs, and I'll show you where they end up. I guess I should say that Steve's roller trade, you always have to take the same one. It's something about wrecking terrain in my deployment zone.
Yeah.
Which one are we?
It doesn't matter because you'll never be back there.
Right.
How about that Coke can, right?
That.
Yeah.
So this thing is 1 less cover. Oh, I also did want night fighting. I know you ignore most of it.
Everything that matters for me ignores it, yeah.
Okay.
Well,
we'll see.
Go ahead and roll it. Go ahead and roll it.
Steve does not want us. So on 4 up, we get night fighting. We do. So there's technically night fighting for the first battle round. We'll see if it matters.
What I'm going to fire at won't matter.
I think that's the case here, yeah. So I'll show you where everything ends up now. Voila! Everything moved forward. These guys there attempted to move through cover. They rolled a 4, so that's where they end up. Everything else was able to move fully 6. I have my Praetor kind of like poking his head out around the corner with this Grey Slayer squad. Not super comfortable with that because of the instant death that could take him out, but he does have 2 up safe. But, 1 missile sneaks through and he's dead, so that's not ideal either. The Deathsworn are running up, or moving up this way. We're going to go into the shooting phase now where everything's just going to run. So we'll start with, we get +1 to these run rolls. I'm going to go double check that, but I'm pretty sure we do. It's run and consolidate, Luka. So I'll show you the run rolls. The Deathsworn get to go, I'm just going to put the dice beside them, 3 for them. we'll say the Leviathan. First one gets to go 5, the second one gets to go 3. Then the Gray Slayers behind them get to go 5 because of Hunter's Gate. Boop. And these ones back here are going to run them. They get to go 5 as well. I really want them to. I don't know. I kind of want them to stick back there. And then the last squad way over there, going to go an additional 4. But the Terminator, still pretty sure the Terminator only goes 3. Like it's obvious the Terminator goes 3. But
Your unit says, if your rule says models, not unit, so it'll be fine.
It should be fine. Bam! That's where everything ends up. I'll show you the Grey Slayer squad with the Wolf Lord over here. I did not move him as far forward. The other ones kind of encompassed him. So he's a little bit better protected. I don't think it's going to matter because I'm pretty sure the Iron Havocs are shooting at the Leviathans anyways. I just wanted to be sure. Oh, everything rushes forward. I have no other shooting, no charging, no fighting. I'm at the middle of the table, which feels good. That is the end of my turn. We're going to go on to turn 1 for the Iron Warriors where they're going to shoot.
Luka, is that a character?
In the middle there? No, he is the Huskarl of the Grey Slayers. So he's got the Artificer armor up front.
Gotcha. Okay. So I don't think anybody wants to...
Steve was talking about that guy on the objective. Yeah, okay, technically that is a named character.
Yeah.
But Ben's army has it as just a Huskarl.
Yep, makes sense. Okay, so the reason why the knife fighting won't make sense or whatever is like, see that this building, they fire at that Leviathan, you have 4 cover save, the knife fighting for +1.
Yeah.
Then their minus went back to 4, which is the same as their invuln.
Exactly, yeah.
And they have night vision, so like, well, they ignore that cover.
The big shots won't matter too much.
So yeah, the things with anything, yeah, so that's why I didn't... Either way, I don't think anything's going to move. I might write and redirect here a little bit. You can't run in charge, correct?
The Grey Slayers can run in charge.
They can run in charge.
Yes. As long as they don't have a character. So that unit can and that unit can.
So let me make sure that they can all see. I'm just going to shift over so they can see. They can run in charge?
These ones cannot.
They cannot. I'm just going to move out just to put shots on. No, not even worth it. I have to move too far forward. Oh, you can't. Yeah, I'll do it.
I'm not going to get there next turn either.
Yeah.
So we have these guys popping out through the gap there so they don't have to move through cover.
Let's do that, and then they're moving them back later on.
Apothecary over there.
I guess I will. They're good. I will move this over a little bit, and might as well just get their shots on. Oh, I can see through the ruins. So Luka caught something that I completely either didn't know or completely forgot about. I can't join Terminators with these. So this guy's going to stay here on his own, apparently.
Okay.
And this guy will join them down here.
Yeah, he's going to actually join the Iron Havocs. I thought, I knew an Apothecary was for the Iron Havocs, then I seen you move the Terminator. I'm pretty sure they can't join Demons.
Actually, I'll leave one back here, and then one joining
them. Separate choice,
That's
yeah.
separate
That's
choice.
just an elite guy.
He's going to, yep, he just, it's a waste of points in my army.
He's denial unit still.
That's it, yep.
Nothing else is moving, eh?
No.
Okay.
Shooting time, we're going to put this squad of Tyrant Siege Terminators into this Leviathan right here.
Right.
10 missiles, hitting all in 3s.
Oof. Okay, sure. Somehow only half hit.
5's to wound, or sorry, 5's to glance, but Tank Hunter.
You got a pen. They have reinforced automatic shielding, which we're going to pass.
Okay.
Bounces off of shielding. You still have 5 more turns of this, so...
Yeah, so the Iron Havocs will fire at him, same one.
So Iron Havoc's now shooting through there, but they reduce cover by 1.
Yeah.
So we're going back to my automatic shielding.
So we're going to hitting on 2s, so he's going to hit better.
Oof, 1 miss. That's scary.
And then these are, glancing on 5s. And they have Tank Hunter.
Oof. These guys are terrifying. These, yeah, you know what? Oof.
3 pens and 2 glances.
I'll do the 3 pens first.
Pen goes through.
So yeah, 2 pens go through.
2 glances.
Oh yeah.
It may not.
And then 2 glancing hits for my shielding. Oh, okay, so there's 2 pens. It's gonna be...
Immobilized and weapon destroyed.
Yeah, so he's pretty much out of the game. Okay, well, which weapons are gonna be?
Okay, so you have 3 weapons. Technically, it's your Phosphex Discharger's a weapon.
I have arm, heavy flamer, arm, and a Phosphex Discharger.
Oh, that's true. There's a heavy flamers.
Yeah.
Okay, so claw arm, a chainsaw, or metal arm. So 1 and 2 are your good arms.
Yeah.
And then 3, 4 flamers. 5 is the Phosphex, and reroll 6s. 1 or 2. Nice.
So we'll say...
Oh, it doesn't matter. I'm not going to be going over there.
Yeah, so we'll just say this arm's busted.
So you lose a melted gun and a claw.
Oof. All right, who's next?
Let's do the Olympia Powder Mauler. No, I forget what they're called.
Something...
They're like they're 5 heavy bolters. They're going after this squad right here in the middle.
Gotcha, all right.
3s to hit. And 3s to wound. 5 of them. No.
There's no AP on that, so I'm going to look out through these. 4-ups. So he has to take 2 of them. First one. He is okay. Oh, Artificer Armor. Oh, he's dead. You got him. And then these are all 3-ups. They're okay.
And it's a
He
pin.
does die to the bolt gun. And a pinning check for them. They are... Oh...
Because he died.
Oh.
And
Yes. That is super unfortunate timing for me. So the Husker all dies, I roll a 9. They are pinned now. I can't find any Space Wolf rules that supersede pinning. The armies I play, I'm used to not worrying about it because I usually play Zealous armies or things like Death Guard. Right? Oh well, they're pinned.
are they're not fearless, are they?
They're not fearless, no.
This squad's going after Luka's Far squad.
Oh, they're shooting way over here.
This squad here will be out of range. This will be the last phase. So 5 shots in their bolt guns, hitting on 3s, but they're combi bolters, and force to wound. And yeah.
Okay. 2 on the far squad. We're good.
Okay, fine. That's my turn.
Okay, not bad. I immediately see what the issue here is. I'm never gonna get to Steve, I think. So
well, hold on. What you said is true, but I am gonna get to you.
Okay. Good.
I'm gonna mash you in combat because I feel like it'll hurt your honor even more if that's
That would hurt my honor a little more. All right, so we're gonna go into battle round 2 for the Space Wolves here. These guys are just gonna be standing up. So battle round 2, readjusting plans. Hopefully, you guys aren't disappointed, but I cannot run into Iron Warrior Fire any more than I know. I got to go.
I only killed one guy.
I know, but they're pinned. The pinning really.
The pinning was
him immobilized and
then
then pinning. I gotta readjust my plan. That's because now they're staying there. These guys are gonna be running up. These guys I think are still gonna be crazy aggressive because of Artificer armor and whatnot. But I'm gonna reposition a few of my units here. They can't move. They're pinned. The Leviathan's still gonna be running forward to be a giant distraction. Hopefully he's okay. This one's stuck here for now. They are probably going to. It's a tough call because you know what? I'm gonna move things. I'm gonna show you where it ends up moving. Okay, so I looked a little bit deeper into where I am position-wise and how things are looking, and it's not so severe that I need to fall back the Wolf Lord and the Grey Slayers over there. I think I can still afford having them go forward because if I decide to go forward with Leviathan, he's kind of a prime target to shoot at with all the heavy weapons, so that's the plan there. This unit of Grey Slayers ran up beside the building to hunker down. I'm in the shooting phase now. They're pinned, so until the end of my turn, they can't run or move, run, or charge. They can still snap fire their bolt guns. I don't think anything's in range, though. And they're going to hopefully they're still in a good position to go for that objective. It depends on how badly they get hit on Steve's second turn is where I'll decide where they go afterwards. I can't do anything with them right now, though. The pinning was really good there. We're going to go on to shooting. We're going to run this unit. They get to go 7. Ooh. I was debating on going behind the lip of the building there and realizing I have so many things rushing towards Steve at a high speed that this is okay.
That's the scariest thing about your army, right? I can't stop at all.
You can't stop the entire wave, and even if one of my units gets into combat, they can be all equally devastating. We are going to run this Grey Slayer unit. They are going to hunker up around the building a little bit more. They get to go 7. I don't need to measure that one too much. I know already what this guy is going to go around to there. We're going to have you as a bolt gun go to there. You're going to go there. We're going to do this. Try and be a little safer. Leviathan can't move. They can't run. That Leviathan can run, though. And he's not in range to shoot his melta guns, so but the Phosphex is 18. Ooh, let me check that before I run. So yeah, measuring the Phosphex range over here, we are going to be able to fire the Phosphex over there, and we did spread the Terminators out a little bit more. We're being lenient with each other, so you have to forgive us too. We played the Horus Heresy very infrequently. It's been a while since we've gone back to 7th edition, and that blast.
Nobody's in the V formation.
Yeah, exactly. So they don't need to clump up for perfect Phosphex hits, and I'm sure everyone at home understands this as well. They're not in range of the Iron Havoc, so we're going to go. These guys are scoring, so they're kind of important to kill anyways. So we're not going to be running that Leviathan. We are going to run the Grey Slayers over there, though. They're going to go 2 inches. This is okay. I guess with that, I'll just have a little bit more guys. I'm also going to try and be cognizant and spread out. I don't know if that's going to help, because I know you get blast frag missiles, but I don't even know if you'd use that.
I was actually thinking about it, to be honest with you.
So we'll spread out. Maybe that'll help. It's not a great spread, but it's a spread.
Like, if I fire at them, I'm better off with frag. Then I'll try flak than frag. I mean,
well,
frag than
you have to consider they do have a 5 of Feel No Pain, so the Strength 8 would supersede that.
Do you have Philippine too, eh?
It's the Speaker of the Dead. He's a chaplain apothecary.
Oh, there's a character in there.
Gotcha. That's the only character that can join them. No other characters can join them. Other than that, though, we should be good to shoot this Phosphex. The Melt is obviously not in range, so we'll just go ahead and do the once per game Phosphex. So I'll just actually take that off and remember I used it. So firing that, I can see just these 2 models through the terrain there. And the 18 goes to about there, so what we're going to do is place it so you guys can see about his head. So it's going to be hitting 2 of them, but we do have Crawling Fire on this weapon. And we have a direct hit, sorry. I was going to say massive deviation, but I rolled a direct hit. So it's going to hit 2, but we have Crawling Death. So
Crawling fire.
Crawling fire. So at best, I can just hit 3.
Really? You can't do 4?
Oh look, but I'm pretty sure I can only do 3. I put it like on his shoulder, so I wanted to be able to hit the 2 of them. So no, there's no way I can hit. Well, maybe. I only really get those 3 there. It's like they're a little too far apart, and that guy there is too far away for the 2 inches. So we're gonna get 3 on the first hit, and then it is barrage from there. So we have flipping this way. Ooh, that's a good flip. Flip will encompass those 2 there, and then the last one is going to be flipping off of them. Be 1 hit. So it's going to be 6 hits on them altogether from the Phosphex. Poison 3+, 5 wounding hits. They have cataphractii armor though, so 4 ups.
4 up involved. Ooh,
3 of them die, and they are Iron Warriors, so they're immune to morale from shooting, if I recall.
Yep.
Like difficult ground there too now, so we'll leave that there for now, if it matters. That's going to end my second turn. We're going to go on to turn 2 for the Iron Warriors. Okay. Steve has a conundrum apparently.
Okay, so this is what I have to make decisions on. The easiest squad to pin now is them.
Oh, easily, yeah.
Because they have only AP3 and lower leadership, but pinning them is not that big a deal right now. I cannot deal with either one of these guys in close combat other than with his unit. So if he goes there, they're free to run. But, okay, so I think, man, Luka, so I'm in a bit of a trap where I think I don't want to do this, but I have to try to charge you this turn.
Ooh, you're coming for death.
I'm 16 inches away to 10-inch charge.
Ooh, gross.
That doesn't seem fantastic.
No, it doesn't. They get counterattack if that matters at all. But
I know, but no, I have no choice. I have to go for that. I have to go for it.
all right, here comes the Warsmith and his. Oh, it's your Warsmith though. Ooh.
I wonder if I go elsewhere. It's 11-inch charge if I kill even 1. Ugh. I want to not shoot. This squad here, again, it's a good target there, but it's not an important target. And then this squad, I want to go up there and support him, but you know it's going to be a long bomb charge. Right. So if I run them forward and they fail their charge,
They just get
you kill them, and there's my other scoring unit.
Yeah. So that's my goal is to try and go for Steve's scoring units here. Apparently, they don't have implacable advance.
My special units don't get implacable advance.
To be fair, mine don't
Which
either. I guess, but
these really should.
they should. 100%
Their thing
have it.
is they're the Vanguard. They go in like they should, but they don't get it for some reason. But that's fine. That's fine. Dang. Where's your armor 2 over here?
We have the first guy, the Terminator, way over there.
That's it?
Yeah. And then there's a guy in with the lightning claw has it as well.
Man.
But what about this encroaching Leviathan?
Well, they can. I think they can easily deal with it.
Right.
And okay, well, oh God, I don't like any of this. Okay, what's gonna happen here is we're gonna walk up.
Yep. Just moving 6.
And we're gonna have to. What's what I'm looking for? Ooh, you're out of Phosphex. You don't have a blast anymore. I don't know what
No. This guy still has Phosphex though.
Oh, does he?
He just can't move.
Get rid of 18.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, you can target him and kind of like scatter that way.
Right.
I don't want to pull back over here. I have no choice. I've got no choice. Okay, so this Apothecary, he's gonna go on the lowest level, but just for simplicity, he's going on the roof.
Yeah. So he's down here, but he's just gonna hang out up there, just in front of the objective. You can
And
shoot bolt pistol.
I have to run away from you.
Oh, they're pulling back, eh? Wait, back through that gap they came through last turn. No move through cover necessary.
And you want to charge?
No. Oh, the Grey Slayers can though. Them. That's it. These guys cannot.
Did any Phosphex hit them?
Yes.
Okay, so they're gonna be moved through cover because there's still stuff over
That's
there.
right. Yeah.
6.
They go 6 anyways.
Where do they need to be?
I guess that whole area is kind of covered in poo.
They need to. I want to get out of the Phosphex, but I don't want to get too far. I can't get too far from the objectives. I'll never get back on them.
Yeah, because you got to remember, everyone, those ones can't run. They're in cataphractii armor. Cataphractii, whatever you want to call it.
I'll just
Stay within 24. Yeah.
Might as well get some shots. And I think, man, that's it.
The Iron Havocs are obviously staying still in the building and shooting.
Okay, so those guys there are not immune to pinning, correct?
They are fearless while in close combat.
Now, here's a question. What is their leadership?
That is a great question, let me tell you.
All right, so they are going to shoot at them. Here's why. If I kill one and you fail a pinning test, it's just as good as me making the charge.
Yep.
So it's whatever. So we're hitting on 3s with those bolt guns. They're heavy bolters, essentially. So 3s to wound, and then AP5.
Oof. No matter the order I roll this in, it's all 2-up saves in there. Oh, they tanked it.
Okay.
Okay. It's only pinning if I suffer a wound. You know what? Just to save time. I pass anyways. I'm pretty sure it is only on wounds though.
They're gonna fire Vulcans at them.
Okay.
Hitting on 3s and their combi bolters, and 4s. Nothing.
Oh wow.
Tavern Siege are gonna go ahead and try.
Tank Hunter on
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
Oof, all right, here we go. 10 shots.
10 shots on 3s
They are relentless in Terminator armor.
and 5s the glance
We have
with
glance and a pen.
Oop, Tank Hunter.
2 more glances. I want to do the pen first?
Yeah, she did the pen.
Shielding? Ooh, failing that, and then I'll just do the 3 glances. Okay, so he takes 2 hull points and
Pen's gonna be weapon destroyed.
All right, so
1-2 is the good weapon, and 3-4 flamer. Claw.
all right, the other claw. So I have
Whatever
this-
that one is, right? So 1-2. So whatever that one is.
Oh, good guy holding dude. Can it come off? It does come off. Bam.
So I really wanted these guys to fire at them,
Right.
but even with 1 claw, he could really tie them up. So I had to try to finish them off.
Yeah, you got rid of the.
That's
good
unfortunate, but
You got rid of the good weapon for fighting them, though.
did I? Oh, it's okay. You're right.
Yeah, so he has the drill. left.
2's to hit because they have, let's go, 5. We're looking for 5s, 3 pens already with Tank Hunter. We have 4 pens.
All right, well, he's dead on average here. Oh, he's super
okay.
dead. You know, I'm curious. Oh, wow, he's immobilized. Extra hull point, and then nothing. There you go. Poor guy's a wreck.
Oh, they're going for that charge.
They're going to charge over here. I suppose I can overwatch with bull pistols. 4 of them. Boop, 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 in range. We have a hit. They have preferred enemy. That's a wound, actually.
2 up.
Hey, you're good. All right.
10.
Hey!
Interesting.
Very interesting. All right, well, I will have counterattack unlocked on that, and here comes some nastiness.
Let's see where this guy. Yeah, he's gonna go all the way in for what do you call it, purposes?
Hammer Wrath.
Hammer of Wraths, but he's gonna do the same ones.
This is a yikes for sure. Okay, well, didn't expect that, but it's what I got.
So their Hammer of Wrath is D3. I roll once for the squad, so they get basically 6 on 2s.
5 wounds. 6. We roll 7 dice.
Did I? No, I'll do it again.
6 wounds.
There you go.
Only 4
5,
wounds.
4.
Let's roll 2 ups. Oh, we make them. Okay, good. Survive that, and I assume they're not unwieldy?
No, they're not.
Okay.
But I'm initiative 3.
I'm unwieldy on everyone.
Are you really?
Oh, except for the... Oh, do you want to issue a challenge?
What do you have for characters in there?
My Priest of Fenris.
And Sergeant, I'm assuming?
No, they don't have any sergeants.
Well, I'm going to issue a challenge.
He'll decline it.
So do you get your fill of pain?
I have to look it up. I'm only gonna decline. I don't get the feel no pain anyways. You have instant death on pretty much everything, but I think I'm gonna decline it only if I get to keep the preferred enemy, and I suppose the feel no pain against his failed murderous
Yep,
strike.
interesting. Good point, good point.
Yeah. So Steve gets to pick one of my characters in the unit because I declined the challenge. That unit does not get to fight with melee attacks, nor does it get to increase the unit's leadership or use its leadership, which is fine. They're fearless in combat anyways. I do get to keep the feel no pain and the preferred enemy though. Oh, I think it's only preferred enemy infantry though, but you have infantry in the unit, so I still get it. You get to go first with pretty much.
I'll use my, what do you call it? What's the weapon called? The Paragon Blade?
You have a
So I
Paragon
have 4
Blade?
attacks.
Okay.
I have 2 specialist weapons. I charged, and I have digital lasers.
Yep.
So 3's to hit. No mastercraft on any of these. And then these are...
Strength 5.
Yeah, so 3's to wound. Oh, no.
And no instant. These are AP2.
Yes.
But not instant death. So it will be him and him, and feel no pains. They're both dead, but they get to fight before they die. I just pull them for now though.
Then he has to...
They're still there though. Yeah. So he'll.
Oh, okay,
pile
still
it.
there. So
Yeah. He could pile it. Oh, maybe not.
then what do you call it? What's his weapon? This is the
hammers?
these guys here.
Yeah.
We have 2 attacks each. Oh no.
We have-
which weapons go? There's probably 4 to hit.
Ooh, let me look.
It's not.
Yeah.
And 2s to splat.
2s to splat, no feel no pain against this, so 2 more guys die. We'll say these 2 guys die because they're the other guys in base contact. I'm gonna go double check all the rules, but I'm pretty sure they stay there, but at the same time they fight. One more.
And then we go to initiative 1, which I'm active player, so I fight first. I don't hit my servo arm,
Oh yeah.
which hits and wounds.
Is it strength 8?
Yeah.
AP2?
Yeah.
Oh, gross. Wow, that kills another guy.
But they all fight.
Oh, okay, so we kind of messed up here.
Well, it's not that, okay, it's interesting because it's kind of unclear about when these balls come off the table.
Right, it says they get to fight at initiative step 1, even though
So they
were
stay on the
slain.
table. So I'm going to say, for this game, we say they stay on the table.
Okay.
Because that means I couldn't have piled back in, and that means I can't get back into 3 base contact. And if
Okay.
I'm not in 3 base contact, I don't get +1 on all my invulnerable. That's a big deal.
Oh, you lose the bonus on your goal. Okay, so I guess my question is, do these guys stay here and then removed after they fight, or are they removed and they still get their
Because if
attacks?
they're removed, they can probably pile it in a way to get back in to base contact and everything, but
Yeah, the rule says if they're slain before they get to fight, they get to make their attacks at initial step 1 as if they were still alive. So I'm pretty sure they're supposed to be removed for to keep the game clean.
So that's the guys who would have died. So this guy, how many did he kill?
So he killed a couple. So he would have piled into this guy who was over here.
Which stops him from piling in because I'll have them piling first into there.
These guys wouldn't have been able to pile in because they. Oh wait, they attack after. They fought after. Yeah. So he would have had to go.
He goes this way, and because he can't make it, he'll come in here because he can't make it all the way around, and he can't fit through there.
Sure. Yeah. They're all base contact in the end.
Does that make sense?
Yep. I pile in and do my attacks. There's gonna be a base contact, so they get an extra.
Honestly, guys, comment below if you think this is an interesting one. These guys rarely charge; they're not really supposed to charge. But
the problem is we pulled the models off before piling them in, so we're not too sure where everything was. We're just gonna say that they could get in base contact, probably.
Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do the actual thing from the rule book.
Oh, the 4
on a 4+, they made it in. Okay.
So yeah, they're all. All this matters is that they get a 4-up invuln. It might not matter at all.
Well, my Praetor will get a 3-up invuln.
We're gonna put the hits on him.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
But if they get to him.
So everyone's gonna have 3 attacks each because they get counterattacked. So we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 guys attacking still. So 27 attacks with their power axes. I'm deciding to go with power axes instead of melt-a-bombs, just because I think I'm gonna get way more wounds out of this. Hitting on 3s because they're only a majority weapon skill 3 on them, no challenge or anything. And I do have preferred enemy, so I get to reroll all.
No, sorry, we're skill 4.
Ooh, yeah, gross. Feels bad. All right, well,
Wait, was
reroll.
there a lot of 3s?
Yeah, I got a ton of 3s there. So only 4 hits, so all the 3s missed too.
They're initiative 3.
The fact that you, I'm a little sad you made the 12-inch charge because all of those would have hit if I charged. And then these wound on 5s, rerolling 1s because there is infantry in the unit I'm attacking. Nah, it didn't help. Okay, we only got 3 wounds, which is still probably the same amount.
So we'll go to them with a 5 of invuln. We'll make 2, so we're down to 2 on him.
Yeah. How many do they have? 3 or 4 wounds?
Yeah,
each?
4.
Yeah. So this guy's down to 2 after they swing, and then these guys all die, and I'm not too sure what he does. We'll see. He just can't fight.
You're fearless, right?
I'm fearless in combat, so this is just.
We're just stuck
fight.
there.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I meant to run him.
Oh yeah, sure. 5.
I'll get my measuring tape.
He's gonna end there.
He's gonna go and deny.
Yeah, he's gonna try and make his way over there. Well, this 12-inch charge really changes my game plan as well.
I took a gamble and it worked.
That worked really well. Dang. My plan, which I kind of remembered last turn, that's why I decided to go forward, was I was going to Howl of the Death Wolf. They were going to run in charge and try and catch them. And then if they die at that point, that's fine. They did what they needed to do. So, I think I have to do boring things to Space Wolves, and I apologize, everyone.
No, not impossible because you have to get button negatives.
I'm not too sure. Yeah, I guess, okay, well, we're going to start by, I want to show you everything is. These guys are running backwards, those guys are running behind the building, and these guys are pulling back over here.
No!
It is, the plan now is to, on my turn 6, run on the objectives, and hopefully War of Lies doesn't fail me.
Do you remember our last game that should have gone up by the time this video is up, where I got into a fight with one guy with 2-up armor with these guys and lost?
I know.
You can do it again, dude!
Well, I can't charge them, though, because of the 7th edition rules.
Yeah, if you get down here, you're going to base contact with them.
Not in 7th edition.
Oh, no.
That's a house rule. We know I'm not.
Yeah, I've never allowed my guys not to be unchargeable.
I know. I get it.
You can
All right. I think I'm gonna do Howl of the Death Wolf. I'm gonna go for. I still want some action. I think it's safe just to pull back and stay on objectives, but I think there's some value in a higher risk play.
There is a house rule that I'm implementing. You may not howl the Death Wolf unless Luka howls like a Death Wolf.
Howl's I don't even know what that would sound
Buddy,
like.
give it to me. No. That's the Death Puppy. Give me the Death Wolf. Go Savage.
It's the Howl of the Death Puppy. I can't even imagine what a death. What would these guys sound like? So narratively in the books, these guys all howl together as they charge in combat, and that must sound horrifying. Okay, so we're stuck in combat here. You've failed me so far. Well, okay, they didn't fail me. It's so much that Steve made a game-changing charge. They need to hold now and just have one model for the next. I need to hold for this turn and next turn because they are going to be going for this guy, which means they're going to be going for that guy, and they need to be stuck in combat with them to make that plan work. Because if that fails, all hope is lost, I think. Because these guys could safely just go back for this objective. But that's not fun. I could go for there and try and tag them while distracting them while these guys come up this way. So that's the hope. That's the dream. These guys are moving 6 inches this way. And there. Now these Gray Slayers, where did they go? I think they just run forward. They're not pinned, so... Oh, not going to run. They're just going to move first, then they run. You know what?
If you want to roll the one now.
I'm just going to do all the runs now.
Yeah.
They're running, and they're running over there. So they're going to run in the moving phase. Ooh,
Oh no! Oh no!
they get to go 7 inches. They're ending there. These guys are going to move 6 plus their run roll, but I howled so I can re-roll that. So I get to go 12 inches with them. There you go. I decided just to completely abandon my backline objectives and just push into enemy territory. Who knows? Might be cool. There might be some value in that. You guys are going to move through cover? I only have 1 die on me, though. Well, I get to go 6. There you go. So I'm going to run them as well. I can re-roll that for Howl. So I get to go 3 inches, but he only goes 2. I'm going to opt to not run them instead, because I forgot they don't get Warrior's Medal with the independent character with them. So they're just going to move 6 instead with the move through cover. Now we're going to go into shooting, where they would have officially done the run. The Leviathan's not doing anything, and those guys would have done their run as well. We can, with Warrior's Medal, shoot these guys. So they're going to shoot their bolt guns into the Tyrant Siege Terminators right down the table. And these are the bolt guns, not counting the power fists in this one. So 16 shots, hitting on 3s. And then these should be wounding on 4s. We have 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 wounds. 7 on them.
Okay, so what's gonna happen here is I'm gonna put it. I want to look up sir, but I'll just roll them all now.
Okay.
It'll be a save. It's gonna be 2 of save, and then I'll look at after the first one. Actually, 5 of feel no pain. It didn't matter.
Yeah, no damage. Dang. So I'm gonna kill 1 or 2 there. We're gonna fire this squad of iron at this squad of iron havocs next, and everything's in range, including the Volkite Charger. Start with the Volkite Charger on 2s and 3s. 1 wound. No relevant AP, so 2 up on the first guy. Ooh. Close, very close, yeah. And then the rest of the bolt guns. 8 bolt gun shots. 3s and 4s. 2 wounds.
2 up and 2 up.
He's good. All right. Should have ran them, get a little bit more ground, but this is okay. It's just these guys are not going to shoot because they can't shoot and charge because they're rapid fire weapons. They can shoot their bolt pistols, I guess, but they're not going to bother. Not going to risk the kill, so they're going to go ahead and declare a charge.
Pistol.
Oh, all right. You can go through a crack grenade if you want.
Yeah, that's true.
Charging, they get -1 to this because they ran, but they can re-roll it for Howl of the Death Wolf. They will not be re-rolling that. Anything like that with their charge, there's no point in issuing a challenge because there's no point. I'll go first with.
In fact, I will go first.
Oh,
wait, no, sorry. I was thinking I had console.
Boop. We'll go Lightning Claw Man first. Yeah, you might as well do yours first.
Actually, yeah,
Just get
yeah,
your
yeah.
like easy attacks. You should have 2 with the chainsword. And no wounds. Okay. 3 and a 1. Okay, well, I'll go with the Huskarl first. You got 2 attacks base, +1 for charge. That's it, because that's a specialist weapon. These hit on 3s because of weapon skill 5. No rerolling. And these are strength 5 because of furious charge. Reroll for shred. There you go.
Fill that one, and then want to fill a paint. Ooh, we're good.
Ooh, you actually failed the wound there. And then we have all the bolt guns. Oh, these guys would have piled in at the same time as the Huskarl going in. These are the power fist. So they have 2 attacks with chainsword, 3 attacks on the charge. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fighting, 7 actually fighting. All right, here we go. Hitting on 3s because of weapon skill 5. No rerolling. And strength 5 on the charge. So 3s, 2, and wow. No rerolling there. We have 5 wounding hits. You fail 1, and you have a feel no pain. Make that. Okay, now the power fist pile in, and there you go. Power fists, 3s, and got him. No feel no pain against that.
He's in there.
I'll just get him over for you. We get to consolidate. We get +1 to this because of the gate, and we'll go 4 inches this way.
Did you go that way?
You don't have to go to the closest. That's 8th edition, 9th edition. You just go in any direction with this consolidate.
Oh, okay. I thought they were close.
Ending there. The only other combo we have is this one, where you get to go first. I'm going to decline the challenge again. Yeah.
We're hitting on 3s with a Parade Horror, and 3s. That was instant death. That's it.
Okay, well, instant death, I can't do anything about that, so we're going to pull the model that's near him, so you die.
Here's the interesting thing. I have to go this way, because I can't fit there, and I have to try to base contact, so I lose my bonuses.
Can't you... Would you have to be base contact with him, too?
2 models.
Oh, of at least 2 models, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that's actually 6 hits.
Yeah, 6 is counted as 2. That's both of them attacking?
Yeah.
And 2s?
2s to... Oh, no. 4 dead.
Ah, you got him, man! Oh, it's so good!
I had to roll those 6s, man.
Oh, no!
I thought it's going to be hard now, but no.
Oh, I just needed 1 to survive. Literally just 1 to survive.
The dice will always protect Steve.
Dang.
I didn't have the attacks to do it, really. But
I know, the 6 is spiked at high. I just needed them to hold this turn. Just for this turn.
This is,
They consolidate, yeah. I get to, oh, they don't get to attack because you wiped them out. They only get to attack if a guy's still alive.
Gotcha.
Oh!
Wait. Is that last guy have Invuln?
Oh, he does actually, yeah.
Oh!
He's got a refractor field. So, how many was that?
It was exactly 4.
Yeah, so he was.
So he had 1.
He dies.
Didn't,
yeah.
okay.
He dies.
Oh!
Well. So they're all dead there. They consolidate there. I wipe out the Apothecary, but they are dead. Like them and them, no chance. So, what we're gonna do next is end my turn, because we're on to the 3rd turn for the Iron Warriors.
You know it. We'll just stop. We don't have to get base content anymore. We might as well go far.
Yep.
Because we're going to be charging in. Sending these guys on out. Sure, the back guys can land pretty much where
Can be there.
And then we'll give them the carnage they want.
Hey, cool. Oh, that's the Warsmith. I forgot he was in the, not Warsmith, the Siege Breaker? What's his name?
He's a siege breaker, yeah.
Siege Breaker, yeah. He's actually going to be an issue for me too. Jeez.
We'll start here. We're going to split fire.
Do you not want to move those Terminators there, or they just...
Oh, yeah, no, sorry. They're going to...
Just move up a wee bit.
Yeah, we're going to see if we can get you to engage everything. So we're going to split fire. We're going to put the Apothecary into them, and then everything else going after them.
Right. They have the split fire rule, I'm pretty sure.
Yes. Well, the sergeant gives it to the squad.
Yeah.
To the unit. So the Apothecary will be hitting on 3s.
Is this just...
I'm choosing not to reroll. I actually don't want to kill you.
Okay.
And force
Oh,
to
but you
wound.
want to charge them.
I want to charge
Yeah,
them.
that's right.
Yeah.
That's what the split fire is for.
And then everything over there. We'll do the combi bolters first.
Now, do they ignore cover? What do they ignore?
They don't, but you know, the missiles are going to be 4 up.
Right.
Yeah. So you're gonna be going. All right. So 5 combi bolters on 3s in their combi, so re-rolling, and then do the what do you call it? The Centurions on 2s.
Centurions?
Yeah, he's a Centurion.
Oh, okay.
Siege breaker. 2 wounds.
Oh, his combi bolter, right.
Yeah.
2 wounds. We make both saves. And then we have a bunch of crack missiles.
Yeah.
10 to be exact.
3s to hit, and 2s to wound, but this is all going through ruins.
Yeah, so I'll have cover. Some of these might smack the ruins.
7.
I do these 2 at a time before they get to my Wolf Lord. So 4 ups. Oh, dang. They're both dead. At this point, everything's going to crap super fast, so I'm just going to do him on the Praetor. 2 up.
Yeah.
And if he's going to, I suspect he's going to, yeah, he dies. There we go.
Oh, wow.
And then 2 4-ups, you kill him and one other guy. Those 2 died first from the 2 shots, and then he tanked a couple of them, but then 1 missile eventually gets through and takes him out. And then you die as well.
This squad. Obviously into them.
Finishing them off, yeah.
Hitting on 2s, couple of 1s, and 2s. That's like 7?
So the first 4 are going to kill the 4 guys out. I could go to ground. Oh, but they ignore
I'll ignore the.
Yeah.
But it'll make their cover better.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to kill the first 4 guys, and then it's behind the wall. I have the next ones, and these are 4 up cover saves normally, but the Iron Havoc's reduced by 1. Well, 1 guy survives, the next 2 die. So we're going to lose 6 in total. Maybe I can't go to ground with Warrior Metal too. I'd have to look it up, but I'm not going to in this case. So 6 die. Oh, geez, that's literally everyone but the Sergeant. Pack out the Huskarl. Oh my gosh, I am just getting destroyed.
Heavy bolter type weapons.
Into them?
Yeah. 3s to hit, and 3s to wound.
That's 8 saves. I have to do 2 at a time before it gets to anyone important. So that's 1 dead. 1 at a time. Oh, he's dead. And then whatever, we'll just do him on the 2-up save guy because I don't really care at this point anymore. 3, 5. Oh, he's dead too. Nice. Got him too. And
Grenade.
Then grenade.
Ah, he misses.
Oh, okay. I think I'd pin right now.
And pinning is immediate, yeah.
Yeah, and that's a fail.
Oh, you're pinned.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
No overwatch for them.
We're gonna bulge it over here.
Yeah.
On 3s, but they're oh wow.
That was a really bad roll. Wow.
There we go.
There you go.
And 4s. Oh, 3.
The 3 guys up front. 2 of them are dead.
Jeez.
We don't need the Vexla. We don't care about him anymore either. He's dead.
Morale for the students, and then we're gonna do some charging.
Morale, do they run? Oh, they're buckling. They're running.
No!
I don't even know which direction they go. My table edge, I guess. They're gonna go 11 inches that way.
No!
Wild. Something like that.
All right. So actually, these guys spread a flare. I'm just gonna kill that guy.
Yeah, the last guy over there.
Rerolling to hit because it's combi and 4s. You need 1, 2.
We finished the Huskarl off. No, he's okay. But he has leadership. He's running. Oh.
No, he's good.
I seen the 6. I'm like, oh, he's out here too.
All right, charging.
Charging over here. I think I have to. I can't remember if I auto regroup or if you have to regroup them. I regroup anyways.
They're both gonna make it. So it's gonna do their Hammer of Wraths. I don't know if it's gonna matter. Oh, just 2 Hammer of Wraths on 2s.
You'd probably end up there. All right, on 2, how many of them?
2 of them, just 2.
Oh, 3 ups. They're okay.
And then we're gonna charge over here.
I could overwatch, I guguess.
Might as well.
You're gonna make me roll dice. 26 shots. 6 to hit. We got 2. And 1 wound.
2 up.
You're good.
Huzzah!
They charge 11.
11 up. He has to go here.
They didn't quite need the 11, but it's still another super big charge.
He's next. He is.
That's what their charge over there looks like. We're gonna charge right over here first. There's no point issuing a challenge because I don't have any leaders.
3s with the Paragon Blade. Oh, screw this. And 3s to kill. 3 dead.
That's 3 dead guys. So you're dead, and then you look like you're the next closest.
And you're faster initiative.
No, those are Power Fists left.
Oh, are they? Oh, yeah.
Somehow the 2 Power Fists survived at the end.
Pile in, and then...
Well, he piles in at the end.
Oh, that's right. That's right. So I think it's all day right away. Yeah. And then...
He should still be able to attack, though. So he would pile in, like there.
4s to hit. Looks like they all hit because that's 6 actually.
Yeah.
And then 2s.
2 crash.
Got them.
Oh, they're all dead, too.
Oh, let's consolidate. Ooh.
That's a pretty big
We'll
consolidate.
get there.
All right, so they're any there. I get to go first over here with some of those bolt guns.
I'm all initiative 1.
Yeah. Move the building out of the way so you guys can see better. So I piled in. I got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 bolt gun guys fighting. And they should have 3 attacks each because of counterattack. He's hit on 4s because I want to go 4 still. No re-rolling. And 3 just force to wound. I'm not plus 1 strength. So 4 wounding hits.
Okay, we're gonna start on the him.
Sure. You're good.
He's good.
And then initial step 1, you pile in.
I pile in.
Now you pile in, and I also pile in. over
He
too.
goes here, and then he goes there. Is it? Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll have you pile in as well, Power Fists. And then we'll have you go a little closer. I don't think I can get the rest in. So I'm only really attacking with the 1 Power Fist guy. These ones linger too far in the back. All right, go ahead.
Thunder Hammer is gonna be on 3s and 2s.
That's 3 dead guys so far.
And then the Power Axe on the Apothecary on 3s and 3s. That's maybe 2.
Yep, that's another one. It's 4 guys dead.
And then let's fire those guys. And Power Fists on 4s.
You only want to go 4 on them?
Yep.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a wow.
Sure.
That's a horrible roll. And 2s, 3 more dead.
So that's 7 dead from the front there. And I got 1 guy attacking with a Power Fist. He's got 2 attacks because of counterattack. We hit once, and we wound as well. So just, you have a cataphract, you say. He's coming
where
from,
is he?
Coming from him, so...
Oh, I'm gonna look out, sir.
Yeah.
I do. And 4 pinball.
You're fine. So you lose no one, and I lose 7 dudes. 1, 2, 3. Oh, shoot, 4. Lose these 7 guys. I lose combat by a lot. And I break. Now, they can't sweep.
Advance, yeah.
So I break, and I run 8 inches that way. But that there, I'm just going to concede, because all I have left is them running, and 1 Huskarl way over there who's not going to be able to do too much. I know you could probably just say jump on the War of Lies things, but I still have to survive another 3 turns of shooting.
Wow.
And you've pretty much killed all my... I have him left. He can shoot a Phosphex at them.
That's true. I have to consolidate out of Phosphex formation.
Yeah, you have to consolidate.
I cannot believe how well my Iron Circle have performed my last couple of games. They are so expensive. They should not be worth it.
They carried super hard in the last 2 games. Like, sure, all of this sucked, but because of what they did, it put me in a weird position.
100%. That was it.
Thank you very much, folks, for watching this game. In the MiniWarGaming Vault, we have a 1,500-point game of my Sons of Horus versus Josh's Night Lords. We'll be fighting for supremacy, for dominion on this Eldar ruined planet. I am super stoked for it because it's been many years since I've played 30K. Watch this game in the Vault. If you're not a Vault member, we invite you to sign up for a 7-day free trial to the Vault so that you can see this game as well as all of the other Warhammer 30K battle reports we have in there. Thank you very much, and happy wargaming.
Yeah, they're like, you said they're about a quarter of you. This is a lot of points.
That is 600 points right there. 610 points?
And even for what it did, it's they're so bad on paper and in practice too.
Right.
But they got exactly what you needed.
They got the 12-inch shot. I needed a 10. I needed a 10 inch charge.
And they got a 12.
And then the turn I needed to kill 4 models.
Exactly.
With 4 attacks.
Yep, they did it.
On 4s and 2s, I was able to do it.
I had a little bit, because I had a little bit more than 4 models. I think I had 5 or 6. He killed a couple.
He killed 3. I killed 7 that turn.
Right. Because I only had 10 in the unit. And I think he killed 5 in the previous turn.
He killed 3 that turn?
No, he didn't kill 3.
Oh, he killed 3 first turn.
Yeah.
That means he killed 1?
He killed 1, I believe. And then these guys needed to kill 4, and they killed exactly 4.
No, he killed 2. He killed 2 that turn. So you had 6 left. I killed exactly 6.
It wasn't great. That was a little... The 12-inch charge, but okay, well, whatever. That sucks. That ruins my plan, because I was going to howl... Well, I wasn't going to howl to death. I was going to move and put pressure over here.
I know. That would have been it for my point scoring things.
I would have also run, so make it so they would have had a harder time getting around. That would have dragged them way over here, and I could have then focused more in this area with the...
You know, I've been saying it for years. Iron Circle, the way to go.
Obviously the way to go. They carried super hard. The last game that Steve and I played, too, they were like the iron... Now, granted, I charged into them a little arrogantly, but... Whatever. Well,
that's what they're meant for. They're meant to take the charge with their defensive everything and then hold forever.
Right. Well, the rest of the stuff hammers me down, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Charging them in, they lose a lot of their. They potentially lose their saves depending on the rolls you get because you have to break formation. But yeah, no, they MVP for sure today.
I don't know. My army just buckled super hard. I failed like the immediate artificer armor saves.
Yeah, that was the tempo for you the whole game today.
It was just everything failed. Everything I wanted to do failed. I made great movement. I ran, moved. I was able to hide behind buildings wherever I needed to. But like, we figured these guys were gonna get crushed. No problem. The Leviathans with. I kind of forgot. I was worried, actually. I put them on the table. I'm like, oh, these guys are going to be too much to handle for missile launchers.
No, I wasn't worried about them at all.
You have double tank hunter.
Yeah.
You said, oh, I have tank hunter. I'm like, oh, well, these things are actually counterproductive to my list. I should not have brought them. But I don't have a lot of options anyway, so I mean, I had to bring at least one of them to get to 2,000 points. I could have brought more tacticals or more Grey Slayers otherwise.
My army was very elite. You went Marine Horde.
Yeah.
And the dice just... Well, I'm not going to say the dice were super in my favor, but they were kind of in my favor.
When it mattered.
That charge just ended it for you, I think.
Yeah, that put a big nail in the
typically,
coffin.
when you get to my lines, you all crash together and I kind of fall apart.
Yeah.
I'm not very reactive. Once you get to my lines, I'm not very reactive. You see how slow I am to move from one side to the other, unless I get 12-inch charges.
Yeah, unless you get 12-inch charges. Man, that was it. Like, once you made that charge, I think we both understood the game was over. I still had a hope.
Before that, I was like, you know what? I can keep playing, and there's like, I might get an objective, and I might get points. Yeah. But I think Luka's got this one. I made that charge. I'm like,
I was the same mindset. I'm like,
I got this.
It sucks they got pinned, sure, but I have the Death Sworn coming up. I have them flanking up on that side. I still have a Leviathan you have to shoot at.
Okay, the way you put your Praetor over here and the Death Sworn over there on the 2 flanks. I had to, the only thing I could deal with either one of them was them. That's why they were dead center. And the way you were moving and the way the one Leviathan broke, I was positive they had to go this way.
Right.
That's why I said I wanted to talk about the camera for a second. But then once they came up that far, I saw another unit. I'm like, they weren't going to be able to hold. Yeah. I had to attempt that. Right.
And then that would have made that flank weak against.
Because if I had failed that charge, I would have left this flank open, and that went through, and then I would have been chasing them for the rest of the game.
Right. Yep. That was the hope that if that held for 1 or 2 more turns. Well, they weren't gonna hold for more than 2 more. But if I could have gotten my Death Sworn and the Grey Slayers past them into them, and then they would have been too distracted. Well, that was the hope, but they charged the Death Sworn. The Grey Slayers were the backup, but then the Death Sworn didn't hold, and the Grey Slayers buckled. That's right. That's what happened there. And then they coming up in the middle. That's fine and everything.
Like, you really needed them not to get pinned, too. You needed them to go together.
Yeah.
Things so rarely get pinned by that unit. I mean, it's got no AP.
In a world where...
But you lost your 2-up armor and your leadership in one die roll.
Yeah, that was pretty much it. Now, as Space Wolves, I know I'm not playing them properly. I'm trying my best, but I'm letting Iron Warriors charge me when they're a significantly slower army, when I have the capability of running and both charging. So something's not right there either. Okay, at this point when they charged there, that was more like game's over. Let's just let something cool happen here. And that was kind of a throw there. But there wasn't much else I could do. Again, I think we both agree that this charge was it.
That's it. That was the game on one single charge.
Right. Oh, then obviously the Praetor dying to a 2-up save sucked too. But that was a gamble I was willing to take.
But I was only able to put that firepower over there because of that.
Yeah.
Right?
I also should have... I should have ran them too, just to get them a little bit further up so they could threaten the Iron Havocs, and then on turn 5 or 6 make a run for that objective there. Because they should have been able to take out the Havocs on their own, especially with the Praetor there, sweeping them.
Like we've seen these Havocs struggle against one model 2-up armor before, right?
100%, yeah. But in this case, it just kind of fell over. I was worried. I was super worried that my list was going to be too much for the Iron Warriors. They just walked all over. They nearly tabled me. All I have left are them running away in the one Huskarl over there. So it was a great showing for them. I was a little concerned with the scenario running up the table at Iron Warriors, kind of... nothing to really... It's War of Lies, so you didn't have to really go for the objectives if you didn't want to.
I think the scariest thing for me was if you had made... if you just tanked 4-up Invulns or Leviathans...
That would have been nice, too,
you would have walked right over me.
I feel like I rolled average on that, so they were destined to die. I'm not upset about the Leviathans dying. You had the right equipment to take them out. it's 20. It's like 20 missile launchers that are all rerollable. So
tank hunter missile launcher, 20 of them.
Yeah, it's very good. Like the Leviathans were kind of.
But
like,
even those two, 4, 5, 6. That's those 2 units are 700 points.
Yeah. Well, it's worth it. Yeah, like that. That I'm not upset about. Things that should end up the way they should never upset me. Like they should have died to the missile launchers. The hope is that they just tank the shots away from the infantry, so the infantry can get up to threat range right away. But it just didn't really work out that way.
Yeah, I got greedy on the turn I went for this guy as well. When I had a Tyrant Siege go after him, didn't finish him, and they finished him off.
Right.
I should have. I was weighing it too. They should have just did it. Because I was hoping they could go. I was hoping they would do it so they could fire at them.
Right.
When this squad was nice in the open, they could have dealt with him no problem, and they should have fired the missiles at them.
Okay.
That was I was going like if they had finished him and they fired at this squad, it would have been better for me. I got greedy. I shouldn't have gone for that. But either way, it worked out in the end.
Yeah, everything worked out. Like this was a great showing for the Iron Warriors. Not so great for the Space Wolves.
Again, methodical shooting. That's what they do.
I'll take any tips down below. Things like maybe hide behind terrain a little bit more here and there. That was the original plan, and I didn't want to bore people. I was a little like, it's not like it was the automatic choice, but
I don't think you can get many more tips other than stay 12.5 inches away from the Tyrant Siege. I mean, Iron Circle.
Exactly that.
Because that was all it was.
That was pretty much it. That was the big gate. If they failed to charge, Deathsworn would have ran over there. Grey Slayers would have blocked them. The Deathsworn could have cut them.
And I would have just been circling this ruin against the Deathsworn first.
Exactly. Yeah. That would have been the rest of the game. That's pretty much what it all came down to. And sometimes that's how Horus Heresy games are decided.
That's how games go sometimes.
That's how 7th edition games typically go. One big critical move, because there's so few units and the mobility is so restricted, so there's not much. Once you realize the position of the board and you only have so many turns left, there's not much you can do about it. Or it doesn't help when you only have like 9 models left.
I think your army against, your assault infantry army against my infantry shooting army favored this hammer and anvil deployment too.
Oh, it did, yeah. Well, you were able to deploy much further back. So instead of us being the normal 24 apart, we were probably closer to 30 to 36 inches apart.
I was able to put my missile launcher squad looking at all 5 objectives, all 3 here and these 3 here. Right. I had good coverage.
That's probably a failing on my part. I probably should have picked this side to deny that.
I was wondering why you gave me this side, actually.
I didn't even think about it. I just rolled it. I'm like, whatever, I'll deploy over here. I didn't put much thought into it. So like, it's sometimes like when I'm playing these guys, I was more focused. I'm not. Oh, I guess another point I should say is I don't care about the tactics. I'm trying to remember the rules when I'm playing.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, well, whatever. I'll pick here. I'll run forward. That would have been worse. After playing, I realized I should have picked this side.
Hey man, just play a bunch of times, lose, and then you know what to do with them, right?
Yeah. Well, they're pretty basic. They run forward the charge, but they have a lot of weird rules you got to remember. Like I caught the consolidate thing too, right? So, anyways, guys, that's it for this game. Stay tuned for more Horus Heresy battle reports in the future, where I'll be playing probably more Space Wolves against traders. And it's nice just to have a loyalist army to play that I like. Salamanders are okay. I don't mind them, but I prefer Space Wolves. Anyways, guys, see you next time, and happy wargaming.